Throughout this series, we've explored what journalism infused with repair feels like. Media that is good to us and good for us. Today, we'll be hearing from DaLyah Jones and Tonia Hill, two Black journalists that practice repair through journalism. Let's get to it.
Storytelling is like part of who the fabric of my family is. Like I remember us sitting around a bonfire in the yard and just listening to all of the elders. My mama, like my aunties and uncles kind of talk about growing up. So I grew up in the backwoods of Deep East Texas, 8th generation Deep East Texan. Whenever I go back to the country and I see these 100-foot tall pine trees, and then I see the red dirt, my body instantly sinks and my body just instantly relaxes because it knows that it's in a safe space. It knows that it's the place that I've always called home and that my family has called home for generations. I try to describe that feeling to folks. And also I think that that is the feeling that drives the work that I do, because I want folks to have access to that.
My youngest auntie, she's one of my favorite storytellers because she's always going to, make you laugh to the point of tears when she's telling you a story. I was a beauty shop kid, so going to the beauty shop on Saturdays, and again, not supposed to be listening to what adults are saying, but just hearing the types of conversations that they're having in the beauty shop on a range of topics, on health, on the economy, on politics. I was a church kid, so I think about that. It's all these women that I've been around, my whole life. It's just me being in all these different spaces and learning from them about how to tell a good story.
Storytelling, I think the easiest way to put it is it's a map. It's a trail, right? So a story will tell you where you've been, and a story tells you where you need to go. Reparative journalism is essentially using, of course, movement journalism tactics, using the tools of journalism for communities to provide an entryway into liberation for themselves.
When we talk about repairing harm, how do we center community voice in storytelling? And journalism is a public good and it's for the people. So I think that is the really big thing that I've always tried to do. This is not just, okay, what are the elected leaders or our policymakers saying about this? I really want to center the voice of community. And that's also been reinforced, heavily at the tribe. It's just is the work that we're doing honoring the sense or the sentiments of the community that we're serving and that we're accountable to, which is Black Chicago.
I think that right there is the shift that's needed sometimes to begin movements, to begin to actually change people's minds, because when you know what that feeling is, you know what you're trying to protect. Orgs and leaders need spaciousness, the spaciousness to experiment. And I think that money is a way to create that spaciousness, right? And resource. Part of that liberation is being home with ourselves. We don't know freedom until we truly understand what freedom is within our bodies and within our minds. I think that that's what reparative storytelling is. It brings you back home to yourself.
I'm so grateful to DaLyah and Tonia for sharing what repair looks and feels like in their community. It feels like home, like safety, like freedom, and like liberation. So what could repair look like in your community? What media repair does your community need?